and gentlemen, announcing the arrival of Yang Amat Berbahagia Tun Abdullah Ahmad Badawi, former Prime Minister of Malaysia, accompanied by Tun Jin Abdullah to the ballroom.
I give my hand to you with all my heart. I can't wait to live my life with you. Can't wait to start. You and I will never be apart.
Assalamualaikum, salam sejahtera. Good evening to all and salam satu Malaysia. My name is Narzinas Ibrahim and I shall be your Master of Ceremonies for this event. Welcome to the MIP Planning Excellence Awards 2014 dinner. We will begin the day by seeking the blessings of the Almighty. I would like to invite Encik Muhammad Afiq Zambri to recite the dua.
We shall start our dua recitation by first reciting and also reflecting on the lessons from Surah Al-Fatiha. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen of other faiths, may pray quietly according to your respective ways. Al-Fatiha. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. All praise to Allah, Lord of the worlds, the most gracious, the most merciful, the authority on the day of judgment. O Allah, the all-powerful, we seek your blessings for our event this evening, the Malaysian Institute of Planners Planning Excellence Award 2014. We ask from you, O Allah, to make this Excellence Awards dinner smooth, safe, comfortable, blessed with good food and good company right to the end. We ask you to bless the friendships found and strengthened here, for town planning is a very small world indeed. O Allah, the all-wise, the all-knowing, we seek from you strength, passion, knowledge, wisdom, and discipline to excel in our field of town planning and everything that it touches. O Allah, the Most High, we seek from you the spirit, the fire of competitiveness to provide the best solutions, improvements, and mitigations to cities and people, especially here in our beloved country. Guide us in carrying out our work and responsibilities entrusted to us. Cleanse our hearts and straighten our intentions in doing so. O Allah, the all-glorious, we ask for you to bless the souls of those departed in the calamities and tragedies that befalls us, specifically recently on flight MH17. We ask you to give strength to their families in going through this test of yours. Verily, to you we belong, and to you we return to. O Allah, the all-wise, we ask for you to give perseverance to our leaders, our military and experts for the search of flight MH370. May you reveal it to be found. We also ask you, Allah, to bless all areas afflicted with war and conflict, to achieve peace and stability, especially in Palestine, Syria, Iraq, Libya, and Ukraine. Not to forget, O Allah, those affected by floods in Pakistan and India recently. ربنا لا تزغ قلوبنا بعد إذ هديتنا وهب لنا من لدنك رحمة وإنك أنت الوهاب اللهم ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم والحمد لله رب العالمين. Thank you.
Thank you, Encik Muhammad Afiq Zamri. Yang amat berbahagia, Tun Abdullah Ahmad Badawi, former Prime Minister of Malaysia. Yang berbahagia, Dr. Dahlia Rosli, Chairman, Board of Town Planners and Director General, Federal Department of Town and Country Planning, Peninsular Malaysia. Yang berusaha, Tuan Haji Muhammad Nazri Muhammad Nordin, President of the Malaysian Institute of Planners. Yang berbahagia, Tan Sri, Puan Sri, Datuk, Datin, distinguished guests, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening and welcome once again to the MIP Planning Excellence Awards 2014 dinner organized by Malaysian Institute of Planners. On behalf of the organizer, I wish to extend sincere appreciation to the Yang Amat Berbahagia, Tun Abdullah Ahmad Badawi, for so kindly gracing us with a presence this night and without hesitation to celebrate this official event with us. The purpose of the award is to acknowledge projects and works by MIP members and to give recognition to individuals and organizations that has contributed to the planning industry. It is part of MIP's effort to encourage town planners to move towards planning excellence by demonstrating excellent practices, leadership, and achievement in planning and the planning profession. This is the 8th MIP Planning Excellence Awards, which was first initiated in 1998. Over the years, it has expanded to new categories to celebrate multidisciplinary nature of planning and the holistic leadership in this field. MIP aims to not only highlight excellent practices, leadership, and achievements in town planning and the planning profession, but also to serve as a platform for sharing ideas amongst the built environment professionals. Ladies and gentlemen, we now begin this dinner with an opening remarks by the President of the Malaysian Institute of Planners. Please welcome Yang Berusaha Tuan Haji Muhammad Nazri Muhammad Nordin.
Thank you, Nas. Yang amat berbahagia Tun Abdullah Ahmad Badawi, former Prime Minister of Malaysia. Yang berbahagia Dr. Dahlia binti Rosli, Chairman, Board of Town Planners Malaysia, and Director General of the Federal Department of Town and Country Planning Malaysia. Honorable panel of judges and moderator, Tan Sri, Datuk, ladies and gentlemen, and my fellow planners. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. A very good evening and welcome to the MIP Planning Excellence Award 2014. We are delighted to be hosting our 8th Planning Excellence Award ceremony this year, and even more privileged to have Yang Amat Berbahagia Tun as our guest of honor for tonight. Thank you, Tuan Abdullah, and thank you, Tun Jin, for being with us tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, the Malaysian Institute of Planners started the Excellence Award in 1998 with the simple idea that the best town planning practice in Malaysia should be given recognition, should be highlighted and shared with the public as an integral effort in promoting and enhancing the practice amongst the built environment professionals, both within the private and public sector. This award established a common ground for all practicing town planners to participate and to showcase their work. For this year's award, we have expanded the award categories to 9, in addition to 3 special recognition awards. Emphasizing is given towards matters of strategic planning, heritage and conservation, community-based planning, innovation, design, planning services, and research. This is meant to test the extent and the creativity of our planning professionals in building a sustainable environment while overcoming the ever-challenging and complex planning issues of the 21st century. Our guest of honor this evening will be happy to learn that this year we received nearly 100 submissions. We are pleased to inform that this year's participants have indeed stepped up their games since the last award, with many submitting more than one project. This shows the growing interest and creativity as well as commitment in upholding the town planning doctrine within their organization. Ladies and gentlemen, we, most of us, as planners, has always been labeled as jack of all trades, masters of none. I'm sorry to say that phrase is only half truth presently, because we are still jack of all trades, but we are master of planning. In essence, town planners are the professionals responsible to advise and facilitate development on a macro and micro level. In all things we do for the good of the community. That is in our DNA since the first day in college. Whenever we practice, whether we are in the public sector or in the private sector, that's what we do. What we do is for the good of the communities, always. As such, MIP is committed in ensuring that our members, the town planning professionals, and the practice is kept abreast and up to standard and quality of proficiencies at all times. Ladies and gentlemen, and my fellow planners, Yang Amat Berbahagia Tun's presence with us today is such a strong representation, being the former Prime Minister of the country, to endorse this award has an important and significant recognition within the planning and built environment industries. We very much look forward, Yang Amat Berbahagia Tun, to your future support to MIP, the planning profession, and the built environment fraternity. I would like to congratulate the organizing committees, co-chaired by Planner Datin Hajah Mazrina and Planner Muhammad Zamri Hussein, and all their supporting angels and crew, and with the grace of Allah for making this award night a reality. Thank you very much. And finally, as we celebrate excellence in planning practice, I would like to invite all of us to also celebrate the life and work of our friends who are no longer with us, who have, in their own way, contributed to the industry and the community itself. We recognize and appreciate all their hard work and effort throughout these years. And to share that, we have a slide to remind us of those friends who are no longer with us. on that note, thank you very much for having me. Thank you.
Thank you, Tuan Haji Muhammad Nazri. With great pleasure, I would like to invite our guest of honor, Yang Amat Berbahagia Tun Abdullah Ahmad Badawi, the former Prime Minister of Malaysia, to present his speech. Please welcome Yang Amat Berbahagia Tun Abdullah Ahmad Badawi.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Saya ingat tadi kita nak makan dulu. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you for inviting me to be part of this MIP Planning Excellence Award 2014 tonight. I am proud to be here amongst the leaders and movers of the town planning community. I was made to understand that this award, since its inception in 1998, has become the premier prize to promote and encourage healthy competition in good town planning amongst the public and the professionals. This is indeed a commendable effort by MIP to encourage and promote towards achieving sustainable development for our nation. Today, there is commitment, effort, and creativity shown by our town planners to creative ideas, designs, and passion, collective efforts with collective contributions, with always achieve the best outcome in this interest of the people. Malaysia has many internationally recognized town planners that we should be proud of. Many of them undertake the responsibility as professionals in the built environment industry. I would like to ask all of you to seriously consider our natural environment, our natural resources, renewable and non-renewable. The first thing the town planner does before he starts his new project, his plan, and then he designs. But what is if he puts the environment as his priority? The environment is a living and intertwined being. What we do in our corner of an area or hill can greatly affect what happens in the neighboring areas. And ultimately, we are intertwined with our environment too. Why do we clear, cut, and flatten the land? I know it takes work, easier, but why don't we design around within the nature? I like to share a quote with you by His Royal Highness Prince Charles at the Oxford Center for Islamic Studies on Islam and the Environment. Quote, over the years I have pointed out again and again that our environmental problems cannot be solved simply by applying yet more and more of our brilliant green technology.